There's nothing too bad that you have done that God is not ready to use you if you're ready to be used. Because God is not a God of bringing up your past. God is not trying to make you feel bad or feel guilty for what you did in the past. That's what the devil does. When God calls you to do something, the devil says, ooh, not you. Remember what you did? God doesn't do you like that. He doesn't bring up your past. He reminds you of your future. The truth is, you might be someone's Moses, but you've been counting yourself absent because of who you used to be. And are you an unlikely pick? Of course you are. But you are the likely pick for God. God calls the ready. You might not feel ready. You might not look ready. You might not think you're ready, but God calls the ready. If God is calling you, guess what? You're ready. What will your response be when God calls you? He's calling you to make a difference, to change someone's life, to transform someone's world. Everything you've been going through, everything that God has been taking you through has been preparing you for the next season that God is taking you to. And today, God wants me to tell you, you're ready. You're ready to tell that friend about Jesus. You're ready to text your father who you haven't seen for years. You're ready to become the evangelist in your family. You're ready to go to school. You're ready to be the house on the block that everybody wants to come to because you're shining like a light. You're ready. Look at the person next to you and say, you ready? If there's a woman next to you, say, she ready? No, don't do that. God calls the ready, and God doesn't make bad picks. If God picked you, you are just what he wanted and just what he needed for the situation that he has in store for you. He didn't choose you accidentally. He didn't choose you incidentally. God chose you intentionally because he's a deliberate God. God didn't call someone's phone number and say, who this? No, he called you. He knew exactly who he was calling. He knew exactly what he had prepared for you. He knew exactly what season that you were coming out of. He knew exactly what he had delivered you from because he's got something special for you. God called you because he can see in you what you don't even recognize in you. See, there's a you in you that God wants to introduce you to. There's a you inside of you that you haven't even met yet. You haven't met the warrior inside of you. You haven't met the business owner inside of you. You haven't met the evangelist inside of you. You haven't met the world changer inside of you. And God wants to introduce you to the new you.